Link Crew is an orientation and mentorship program in which upperclassmen, so our juniors and seniors here at Brighton High School, provide the introduction for the 8th graders going into 9th grade.
Hi, my name is Carrie Crowley. I'm one of the counselors here at Brighton High School. I was originally asked to help bring the Link program here into Brighton High School, so I'm one of the 4 people that's had the privilege of bringing it to our school. In the past, we had several different committees that would try and sort of help to make our new students and our freshmen to feel welcome in the school. And while some of those programs still exist, for the most part we've streamlined all of that into the Link Crew program. It's been really neat to be part of that process, seeing it sort of all come together as one, solidified unit.
The Link program is a national-based organization, and the whole premise for the Link orientation is to really have students learn what the culture is, or to actually change, in many of the schools, change the culture so that it's student-based and that it's a culture of caring. 3 years ago, we revised our curriculum for orientation so that it was totally student-based, and the students actually ran the orientation, and the homeroom teachers were just there kind of watching.
I'm Kevin Donahue. I'm a school counselor here at Brighton High School. I'm also one of the co-advisors to our Link Crew program. Brighton High School is really unique in that we provide our students with a 14 or 15 week program where our Link leaders stick around with our 9th grade students and essentially teach a curriculum. And we are unique in that we allow our upperclassmen to do that.
My name is Courtney Stern. I'm a school counselor here at Brighton High School, and I am one of the advisors for the Link Crew program. Brighton is really fortunate to have a Link Crew program and the advisors that I am able to work with. Mike Bandana does a phenomenal job on orientation day of rallying the troops and getting the kids totally energized. The 9th graders are excited to be in the building. There's just a total different energy that comes with his ability to get everyone involved and engaged and ready to be a student at Brighton High School.
Freshman orientation in August, one of the things that we tell the upperclassmen to do is find a group of people that seem like they're sitting together and sit in the middle of them. So you're now trying to get them a little bit separated, a little bit out of their comfort zone. Then during the activities, we have them just do some goofy things, and we start out by giving each other back rubs. Touch is a powerful thing. So by giving another person a back rub, you are, again, extending their boundaries a little bit. And that's really how we build throughout the rest of the day. Another part of the activities is they're all down in large groups and they high-five each other. Later in the day, we break up into small groups, and the activities there build from small to large. By the end, they are working together to solve a problem on how to cross a bridge. By the time we're done with that bridge crossing activity, they've met success, and we want them to see where their lockers are. So they tour the school, and we end up back in a large group.
Link Crew is actually a national program. So here at Brighton, the intention of it is to actually link our upperclassmen with our underclassmen. The purpose of that being so that the upperclassmen really take some responsibility and ownership for our freshmen and our transfer students, feeling like they are welcome and a part of the school. The way that I like to explain it to our leaders is it sort of goes from like, welcome to Brighton High School, good luck you freshmen, to like, we're so excited to have you and we're here with open arms.
One of my favorite pieces of orientation day is when the 9th graders are let into the gym. Our Link leaders create what we call a gauntlet. We have music blasting and they are just cheering and getting everyone pumped. So the first thing that these 9th graders see as they enter and become 9th grade students are these cheering upperclassmen welcoming them to the Brighton High School. And it's just an unbelievable experience to see everyone so excited to come into school on a day in August and be ready to be 9th graders here at Brighton High School.
Our orientation is about a 4-hour program that starts off with the entire group of 9th grade students in the gym, and Mr. Bonadonna, one of our co-advisors, does a really phenomenal job of running this very funny, very upbeat program where kids are playing games, getting them a little bit out of their comfort zone and slowly helping them warm up to the idea that Brighton High School is a fun place to be.
What I love about the Link Crew program and the way that Mike delivers all of this is that, yes, they're being silly and yes, they're having so much fun, but there is meaning behind all of it. And a lot of it is just about class bonding, starting a new chapter in the high school and just getting everyone involved and being together as one class. One of the pieces of our program is also a tour of the high school. The upperclassmen take them to the important places in our building, like the counseling office, the main office, nurse's office, library, where to get help, skills lab, but most importantly, they point out the freshman staircase, so at least these freshmen will know which staircase not to go down so that they're not pointed out as freshmen here the first day.
After our big orientation program is when they get to break out into smaller groups. So there's usually 2 or 3 link leaders that get to work with a group of about 10 freshmen.
One of my favorite activities is called My Life Story. So everybody gets a piece of paper and a pencil, they split it into 6 different boxes, and the boxes have all different types of questions. Like, if you could go to one concert with anybody, what concert would you go to and who would you bring? Talk about a time that's your favorite memory and where you were. So there are just 6 different opportunities for students to get to highlight either something about themselves or their life or something that they're interested in. And then they turn back to a partner and share those stories, and then even turn back as a group and share out those stories as well.
One of the lessons that we teach is called Count Off. Count Off is really great in that it's a game that you get to play and the group gets to win, but that nobody at any point can be at fault for the entire group. So essentially you have to count as a group out loud from 1 to 20 without going in any sort of order, without saying anything to another teammate, or without pointing at each other. So essentially what will happen is students will start to call out numbers, and if 2 students ever say the same number at the same time, you have to start over. So this count-off game is a really fun, really cool way to get kids involved in a really low-pressure situation.
So the orientation program itself is all about making students feel welcome and getting them to actually be able to answer a question for the first time in high school, being able to talk for the first time in high school, and to do it in a safe environment where they can be successful. So we're changing the whole stereotype for orientation of you've got to get through this material so that they know what's going on too. Welcome to the school, here's our culture, let's have some fun, let's learn some things, and enjoy the activities that we can have.
So as you'll see with these activities, they're getting students comfortable working as a team, participating in really silly games like this to start, and as we move on, they get to the point where they're going to be able to talk more about themselves as students and their lives and different things that they've experienced.
I think one of my favorite parts about this entire program is that it is training our upperclassmen to have ownership of the community that they are in. My favorite part of where we are in the program right now is that our very first students that came in as Link Crew students are now turning into our mentors. And so I'm so excited to see where this program heads. And I think we're already, from year 1, we were starting to see some really positive effects, and it's just going to keep getting better from there.
Link Crew is a program designed to help students transition into the high school or from different schools. It's designed to educate them about the culture and the background of our school, get them to become familiar with the program, get them excited to be in the high school.
It is unbelievable to see the impact that this program has had on our students. They all were very thankful for the relationships that they've made, not only with each other, but having a friendly face of upperclassmen. The juniors and seniors said how much they've appreciated being able to be a mentor and what they've learned about themselves throughout this program. So I am loving seeing what this program is doing to this school, and I'm really looking forward to what we are able to do with the program as we continue to grow.